Welcome, tech-savvy listeners, to another episode of Green Bites, where we cultivate knowledge about the digital revolution in sustainability.
That's right, Mark. Today, we're plowing into a topic that's really growing on us, robotic systems in sustainable farming. It's like Farmville, but with real dirt and fewer annoying Facebook notifications.
Exactly, Tom. We're talking about how AI and robotics are turning modern farms into high-tech hubs that would make even Tony Stark's Iron Man suit look like a rusty old tractor. So let's dig in and see how these silicon-based farmhands are helping our green thumbs get even greener. Tom, remember when the most advanced technology on a farm was a particularly intimidating scarecrow? Well, those days are as gone as my hopes of ever understanding TikTok dances.
Oh, absolutely. Now we've got robots that can plant seeds with the precision of a neurosurgeon and harvest crops faster than you can say automated agriculture.
It's like having a whole army of R2-D2s, but instead of fixing X-wings, they're optimizing crop yields. These bots use GPS and advanced sensors to plant seeds at the perfect depth and spacing. It's so precise, it makes my attempts at parallel parking look like a demolition derby.
And let's not forget about the harvesting robots. They're like the fruit ninjas of the farming world, identifying and picking only the ripest produce. It's reducing waste and labor costs faster than you can say artificial intelligence.
But Tom, I can hear our listeners asking, isn't this just making farming more complicated? Well, it's actually simplifying things in the long run. These robots are helping farmers do more with less, which is crucial as we face challenges like climate change and resource scarcity. Now let's flow into our next point, water and nutrient management. Tom, did you know that some farms are now using AI systems that are smarter about watering than most humans are, about hydrating themselves?
You mean they remind the crops to drink 8 glasses of water a day? But seriously, these systems are incredible. They analyze soil moisture, weather patterns, and crop needs to deliver water and nutrients exactly where and when they're needed.
Exactly. It's like having a personal trainer for your plants, making sure they get the perfect balance of hydration and nutrition. In fact, I worked with a farm in East Anglia that reduced their water usage by 30% and cut fertilizer use by 25% after implementing one of these systems.
That's impressive. It's not just saving resources, it's also preventing over-fertilization, which can lead to harmful runoff. It's a win-win for farmers and the environment.
Absolutely. And for those worried about the complexity, remember, these systems are designed to make farming more efficient, not more complicated. It's like upgrading from a flip phone to a smartphone. There's a learning curve, but the benefits are enormous. All right, Tom, let's talk about every farmer's nemesis, weeds and pests. But instead of Arnold Schwarzenegger, we're sending in robots to terminate these agricultural annoyances.
Oh, I love this part. We've got robotic weeders using computer vision and machine learning to distinguish between crops and weeds. It's like they're playing the world's most productive game of spot the difference.
Exactly. And these robots are precise enough to remove weeds without harming the crops. It's like having a team of botanical surgeons working round the clock. Plus, we've got AI-powered drones patrolling the skies, keeping an eye out for pest infestations.
It's fascinating how this technology is reducing the need for chemical pesticides and herbicides. We're seeing farms become more environmentally friendly while maintaining or even improving their yields.
You're spot on, Tom. And for those worried about robots taking over, remember, these systems are tools to help farmers make better decisions, not replace them. It's augmenting human expertise with artificial intelligence, not substituting it. Now, Tom, let's take a moment to map out what we've discussed using a Wordly map. If we look at the map provided, we can see that robotic systems and AI are positioned as evolving components, moving from custom-built to product-use rental.
Interesting. It's like watching the evolution of smartphones, but for tractors. I can almost hear the slogan, "There's an app for that. Farm task."
Exactly. And notice how sustainable farming practices are positioned as a higher level capability, dependent on these evolving technologies. It's like building a green skyscraper eye. You need a solid technological foundation to reach those lofty sustainability goals.
I see that data management and AI algorithms are placed in the product space, suggesting they're becoming more standardized. Does this mean we'll soon see farming AI for dummies on bookstore shelves?
You might not be far off, Tom. The map suggests that as these technologies become more accessible, the focus will shift to how we use them strategically. It's not just about having a robot on your farm, it's about integrating it into a holistic, sustainable farming approach. Well, folks, we've plowed through a field of information today, from precision planting to AI-powered pest control. It's clear that farming is no longer just about getting your hands dirty. It's about getting your algorithms right.
Indeed, Mark. We're seeing a future where farmers might spend as much time coding as they do cultivating. But remember, while these robots are impressive, they're tools to enhance farming, not replace the irreplaceable human touch and expertise.
Absolutely, Tom. So, dear listeners, until next time, keep your minds open, your carbon footprint small, and remember, in the world of sustainable farming, the future is not just green eye, it's positively robotronic.